Okay, I'm gonna talk about the difference between the specifications and the real limits. Let's start with specifications. Imagine we're gonna prepare a cake. So we need some ingredients: 200 grams of flour, 150 grams of sugar, flour, and milk. Those are the important ones. I'm gonna pick one of these ingredients to understand what the specifications mean. We have a sugar bag. It contains 200 grams plus or less 3 grams. So, if we don't find between 197 grams and 203 grams, we won't be satisfied with that product. The specifications are basic information that the factory gives to us. The variation of 3 grams are while the process is under normal conditions. The workers are not perfect. They can make mistakes, even the machines, for many factors. For example, for people, the fatigue, and for machines, the temperature, the bag calibrations, etc. We don't know exactly how much does the sugar bag weigh, but we know between what values it has to be. I weigh my sugar bag and I exactly have 197.89 grams. That is okay, because it's between the limits. Now we're gonna talk about the real limits. We have to go deeper in the sugar process. To understand what are the real limits, we have to answer this question. Is the process actually producing the grams that are in accordance with the specifications? So, let's go to the factory. Inside, we have a lot of processes, machines, and persons. That I just said they are not perfect. I choose the machine that provides the sugar in the bags, and I weigh 10 bags. I get these values. First, to know what are the real limits, we have to find the mean. I calculate this and I get 206 grams. And I also calculate the standard deviation, 1.65 grams. The low and the high real limits are calculated by the mean less or more 3 times the standard deviation. 3 times because of experience. Experience has demonstrated that it's more useful and economic, and covers almost 100% of all the values. Okay. The low real limit is 195.65 grams and the high real limit is 205.55 grams. So, if we compare those values with the specifications limits, we're gonna find that the specifications are not correct, because some bags are having 2 grams less or 2 grams more than the specification said. In those cases, we have to check what's happening with the process, or we have to apply some corrective actions.